So we have successfully set up our QCLI. So now let's proceed with playing around with it. So let's start with the QCLI utility, and here we can just say hello. You can see like it start thinking as soon as we said hello, and it says like I'm Amazon Q, your AI assistant from AWS, and it asks like how it can help us. So it can assist for with AWS services. It can help us write a code or debug a code, execute commands on our system, and even answer some questions on the AWS best practices. So recently I was playing around with creating a VPC on my AWS account, which is a tedious task, which likes creating a VPC, cider range, subnets, and many other artifacts, which is in itself is a long task. So there are multiple ways using which we can create a VPC, which is like going through the Amazon console, going to the various screens and setting up individual components. Or the other way is like we can use an infrastructure as a code tool, which is like Terraform, which will help us define all the configuration in our code and creates the configuration. So let's try with that. So for that, I have created a prompt for Amazon Q, which is, can you share the Terraform scripts to create VPC with default settings in India region? So let's copy this prompt and give it to Amazon Q and see how it works. So remember, we have not installed any tooling in my system yet in my WSL, which is like Terraform or any other tool. So let's see how it works. It can take some time depending upon the network speed and the system settings that you have, but usually it works fine. So here you can see it created a script for defining a VPC. It's also defining an internet gateway, private subnet, public subnet. So we can trust it and continue further. So now it is trying to create a file in the directory with the name vpc underscore india underscore region dot tf. So here it is also summarizing what it is it has done. It sets the AWS provider to use Mumbai India region, creates a VPC with the CIDR block, enable DNS support and DNS host name, create internet gateway attached to VPC, sets both public and private subnets. It even explain what it is trying to do. So now it suggests like the script is ready. So let's move to the directory and refer what is the script it has created. So here's the script. We can open it in our preferred IDE. So in my case, I prefer Visual Studio Code, which is easy to refer. So great. Our basic Terraform script is ready to use. So we can directly use it. Okay, and as a suggestion, it is suggesting us to run Terraform init. But remember, we have not installed Terraform on the system yet. So let's see how it will behave. Okay, it says like Terraform init. It's trying to run the Terraform init and it will run the command Terraform init. So let's run it, trust it. So it says like Terraform command now not found. It even identifies like Terraform is not installed and not configured on my system. So it is saying like is trying to install Terraform using the above command, then start running it. So it's even suggesting us should it proceed with running installing the Terraform. So let's ask Amazon Q to install Terraform. Terraform. Okay, so it is now even the configuration basis on the underlying operating system that we use. So in our case, it is Ubuntu. So it is running the relevant commands to download and install the Terraform package on our virtual machine first. So it is intelligent enough to detect what is missing, what are the next steps it can do. So it is quite handy. It's not like Chat GPT where you have to go and copy paste the error that you're getting. Then you need to further explore the steps how you can install Terraform and then come back to your system and do all those settings. So it is even more intelligent because it is directly working on your system. It has an access to your system and it knows what all things are available and how to install them on your system. So it works very, I'll say, like a pair programmer who is working with you, who is guiding you and supporting you. So it has installed Terraform script now, running the Terraform version. Okay, great. So it is even suggesting what steps he has done. It has updated the package list, installed the required dependencies, added the HashiCorp GPG key in our system. It's performing all the steps which are required. So now it is running Terraform init in our project to initialize the base Terraform script that it has created. So isn't it amazing? Like it's not just like a plain text editor or a text AI supporter. It's even beyond that. It's like a AI companion which sits on your system, guides you throughout the process, identify what are the system requirements, even identify what things are missing, and then downloading and setting up them as well. Okay. So it is saying like we need to install Terraform plan now. We need to run Terraform install now so that it connects to the AWS account and then create a Terraform resources. But if you remember, like Terraform in it, we have not even installed AWS CLI on the system yet. So let's see further how it behaves if it did not find the AWS CLI and it did not find the credentials to work with the system. So let's run Terraform plan command. So it is now trying to run the Terraform plan command. So Terraform is available, but we have not configured any credentials for our AWS account. So it should give an error and it should also further help us in setting up the AWS CLI utility and configure the credential. So let's see how it behaves. So it is analyzing the Terraform script that we have. So it is trying to connect to AWS account, but AWS account is not configured. Let's see how it guides us and what error it gives us in this scenario. In the meantime, it looks like sometimes it's stuck because of network access or executing in the background. So you can press enter to check whether it's still working. Yeah, so it says like no valid credential source found, which is the credentials are missing. So now it is suggesting us like we need to configure the credential first. It's trying to run few commands just to validate if everything is there in place. But the error we are getting because it did not find any credential for the AWS account.